Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you. I see that we have 4 people here. I hope you're having a good day. It's a little bit wet outside, but we've been having beautiful weather otherwise. So thank you so much for joining us. Always feel free to say hi in the chat. My name's Doug, um, and I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're doing well, staying healthy and safe. It looks like it's 12:20. So we might just go ahead and get started. Like I said, my name is Doug, and I'll be facilitating this guided mindfulness session for today. We'll be going for about 20 minutes. I've been meditating for about some 12 odd years now, and it's been a huge part of my life, something that I really appreciate. I appreciate coming back to as often as I can. And the practice has only become more interesting as I've done more and more of it. It looks like we have 4 or 5 people here, so that's really nice to see. So, hello, Colleen. Thanks for saying hi. Nice to see you too. Hope you're having a great day. So, I guess we'll get started. If you want to just take a comfortable seat wherever you are, it could be on the couch, you could be sitting, or you could be lying down. There's nothing that says you have to be watching this stream. You could just be listening to it on some earbuds. But whatever, take a posture that for you feels good for meditation. Usually what we're looking for is something that is alert, yet relaxed, and a posture that embodies dignity or integrity, whatever that might mean to you. And so if you're sitting, that usually means sitting upright with your back off the chair. If you're lying down, and this is a tip if you're meditating lying down, it usually means you're not curled up. It means you have a symmetrical posture, usually with your arms kind of laying out and your hands facing up, and your legs spread a little bit as well. And an additional thing that you can do if you're lying down while meditating is to have one hand perpendicular to the bed, so up in the air, because when we tend to get sleepy, then this hand will dip and it'll wake us up. And so that's another tip and another part of lying down meditation postures that people use when they're lying in bed. So that's something else you can do. So when you're comfortable, closing your eyes, and if that's comfortable for you, if not, you can keep them open, and I would have a soft gaze on the floor in front of you. And I'll take off my glasses for this because that usually makes me feel more comfortable. And we'll start by taking some deep in and out breaths. So in through your nose usually, out through your mouth, just for these deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth, letting go. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and in and out, arriving fully here to be here for this meditation now. letting go of what might have happened over the weekend or this morning, letting go of what's going to happen later today or this week, letting go of what's happening right now, just focusing on being here and letting all of those thoughts and concerns and preoccupations just fade to the periphery, to the background. They'll still be here if we need them. But for now, we're just going to be here. And we'll start next by relaxing our body, doing a quick body scan from head to toe, relaxing the face, which often holds a lot of tension, the forehead, areas around our eyes, our cheeks, our jaw, our tongue, just letting the tension fall out of our face. And our neck, softening, relaxing it. And of course, our shoulders, softening those. Our back, upper and lower back. Our chest, and our stomach. Our hips and our pelvic area. Our thighs, our upper legs, relaxing, letting the tension drain out of them. Our knees, our lower legs, ankles, our feet, and finally our toes. And just sitting now in awareness of our body as a whole. Feeling our body and our breathing as well. And if you ever want to, while we're meditating, you can focus on this wider awareness of your whole body, including the breathing. And maybe notice if your body feels any different now from before we started relaxing it. It could feel the same, and that's just okay. Maybe there wasn't any relaxing that was going to happen today. And just noting that. No judgment. Truly don't worry. We don't often sit in our bodies like this, yet there's a lot of wisdom in our bodies. Often we can feel our emotions bubbling up in our bodies before we might react to something in a way that we might later regret. We can feel emotions in our bodies. Each emotion having its own signature feeling. You might notice if you're feeling any emotions right now. Just drop in the question, what am I feeling right now? And seeing where it shows up in your body, where you can feel that emotion. And when you're ready, we'll go to our breathing. And our breathing is often paid attention to in one of three places: at our nostrils, where we can feel the air rushing in and out of them; our chest, where we feel it expand and can contract with each breath; or our belly, where we feel it expand and contract with each breath. So if you're comfortable with it, tuning into your breathing wherever the sensations of breathing are most prominent to you. And if you're not comfortable tuning into your breathing, picking another place on your body where you can place your attention, perhaps a point of contact between your hands and your lap, or if your hands are clasping each other, or your buttocks on the cushion, feet on the floor. And wherever you've chosen to place your attention, let's remain there for the rest of this sitting. And if you're paying attention to your breathing, paying attention to the entirety of each breath, from the beginning of the inhalation all the way to the end of the exhalation, and the spaces between breaths as well. And if it helps, you can mentally label silently to yourself your breathing. In on the in-breath and out on the out-breath. Or rising and falling. Or no labeling at all. Sometimes the labeling can help us focus. So that is an option. If your mind wanders or gets distracted by images, sounds, thoughts, sensations, truly don't worry about it. Just notice it. You can even say noticing, noticing mentally in your head. And the next moment is the important one. Just gently and softly placing your awareness back on your breathing. And before we end the meditation today, maybe making a conscious intention to carry this mindfulness that we've cultivated throughout your day and not just leave it here at the meditation. that this is something that helps us throughout our day. And it doesn't just have to be when we're formally sitting, but it's equally helpful off the cushion, as some would say, as it is on the cushion. I once heard a monk say that meditating and not carrying that mindfulness with you after the meditation is like taking an elevator to the 40th floor of a building, and at the end of the meditation, just jumping out the window, losing everything that you just worked on. So see if you can carry this mindfulness with you throughout the day. You can just bring your attention back to your breathing, or bring your attention to any number of sensations. We're often washing our hands during the day, and that's a perfect opportunity to bring mindfulness to something, to the feeling of water and suds and soap on our hands, and the rubbing, and the water faucet. So there are always many opportunities. So thank you for joining me for University of Alberta Asset Guided Mindfulness for today. There's always time for questions at the end. We have 5 to 10 minutes. And I can always continue speaking while any questions roll in. But I'm hoping that it was helpful to you to meditate today on Monday, the first day of the week. I think students are back in classes. If you're in spring or summer classes, correct me if I'm wrong. So I hope this gets you off on the right foot, and that you have a great semester. But like I said, you can carry this mindfulness with you throughout the day. You can be mindful of sounds, any one of the 5 senses: smell, sights, anything that we can experience, we can be mindful of. And anything we're mindful of is an opportunity for grounding. And we know through research that mindfulness meditation is a proven stress reduction method, and that it works. And that's one of the ways that it works, and that it's been studied, is through formal sittings and through using it throughout the day. And it can be nice if we're caught in our thinking, if we notice that we're caught in a thought trap, or that we're catastrophizing, making a bigger deal out of something than it should be. Often, if we've been meditating, we can catch ourselves before something spirals downwards or blows out of proportion in our mind. And mindfulness allows us to catch that, and we can redirect our attention to our breathing. So I'm not seeing any questions pop up for today. So I think we'll maybe leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope those who are starting a new semester have a great and fantastic day. And thank you so much for joining me. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, and may you live with ease. Thank you so much. Peace.